The US military said a Russian fighter aircraft clipped the propeller of one of its spy drones and made it crash into the Black Sea. The incident marked the first major direct encounter between the two world powers since Russia invaded Ukraine over a year ago. Now, the United States European Command said two Russian Su-27 fighters intercepted the unmanned MQ-9 Reaper drone. As per Rostec, a Russian state-owned corporation, the Su-27 is the foremost record holder among Sukhoi aircraft. It accounts for the highest number of achievements, 51 in total. The US military stated the Russian fighters dumped fuel on the MQ-9, possibly trying to build or damage it, and flew in front of the drone in unsafe maneuvers. Now, a few days ago, the Wall Street Journal reported India is close to approving a deal to buy MQ-9B drones from the US. The drone will help India counter a more assertive Chinese stance on the country's Himalayan border. Here's what the Pentagon press secretary said on the Black Sea intercept.
What we saw again were fighter aircraft dumping fuel in front of this UAV and then getting so close to the aircraft that it actually damaged the propeller on the MQ-9. We assess that it likely caused some damage to the Russian aircraft as well. To our knowledge, well, we know that the aircraft, the Russian aircraft did land. I'm not going to go into where they landed. But again, it's just demonstrative of very unprofessional, unsafe airmanship on the part of these pilots.
The US State Department said it had summoned Russia's ambassador to lodge a protest. Moscow said the drone had been detected near the Crimean Peninsula, which Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. The Russian ambassador to the United States had a question. How would the US react if it spots a Russian drone very close to New York? Now, that was his question. Now, Moscow's envoy stated US drones gather intelligence which is used by Kiev to attack the Russian armed forces and its territory. He, however, said Russia wants no confrontation with the United States.
This drone can carry 1,700 kilos of explosives. This drone can carry a few bombs. You see that what will be reaction of United States if you see such Russian drone very close, for example, to San Francisco or New York? What will be reaction of United States? We don't want any confrontation between the United States and Russian Federation. We are in favor of pragmatic relations for the interest of the people of the United States and Russian Federation.
In Washington, U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said that Russian intercepts over the Black Sea are common. But he said this encounter was unsafe, unprofessional and reckless. Australia's defense minister hit out at Russia for not playing by the rules.
Once again, this is an example of Russia not playing by the rules, and that's actually at the heart of what's happening in the conflict in Ukraine. What Russia has done in the invasion in Ukraine is a complete flouting of the United Nations Charter and a complete disregard for the global rules-based order, and the event that we've seen overnight is just another example of that, and Russia has much explaining to do.
NATO diplomats in Brussels confirmed the incident but said they did not expect it to escalate into a further confrontation. In November, reports of a missile strike in eastern Poland briefly caused alarm. Western military sources later concluded that it was a Ukrainian air defense missile, not a Russian one. Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February last year has led to heightened fears of a direct confrontation between Moscow and NATO. The 30-nation alliance has been arming Kiev to help it defend itself.
Киевляне практически все наши